Hello, everyone, and welcome to tonight's training. If you are here for the Facebook Recruiting Mastery or Marketing Mastery Hangout tonight, then you're in the right place. My name is Angela Carter, and we want to welcome you on this Hangout tonight. I'm really excited because not only do I have some amazing, powerful leaders on the Hangout with me tonight who are getting some amazing results, but they're going to be really sharing with you what they've been doing that has been working and really help you master this whole Facebook marketing thing. So I know there's different groups on the line tonight. There's some of you who maybe are brand new to online marketing, maybe brand new to Facebook marketing, and you've never marketed online before. So this is going to be a really great training for you to kind of give you an edge over probably a lot of people that have kind of gotten started but maybe didn't know what they were doing. So for those of you who are brand new to Facebook marketing, you're going to get a lot of value out of tonight, as well as those of you who have done Facebook marketing but you're not getting the results that you want. You're going to walk away with some really, I would say, a unique way of doing some Facebook marketing that works that you probably have not heard a lot of people talk about tonight. So I know there's been a lot of amazing leaders promoting this hangout tonight. So if I did not invite you and you really are not familiar with my story, I want to go ahead and get started tonight and kind of just share some slides here and then kind of give you a background on real briefly on my story, who I am, kind of how I got plugged into this amazing community and this training and how I got started in this industry. So I'm going to go ahead and switch over to my slides. But like I said, this is the Facebook Marketing Mastery Hangout tonight. So I want to kind of give you a brief introduction of who I am, kind of how I got started in this industry real briefly. I got started in this industry back in 2010. When I got started, I was a broke, unemployed, licensed attorney with $220,000 in student loan debt. I graduated from the University of Texas School of Law in 2008, and by 2010, I was a licensed attorney, and I was able to land some employment when I graduated, but the job that I landed was temporary. So what that meant was it was temporary work. So that meant when there was a project going on, I was working, and then when the project was over, we were laid off. So it was kind of this back and forth, hired, not hired situation going on, and it got frustrating. I remember applying for different law firm jobs and wasn't able to land permanent employment. So in January of 2010, I got laid off that temporary job because the project had ended, and there were months before I heard anything back, and it was during that layoff period that I said enough is enough. I'm not going to put my financial future and my financial security in the hands of anyone else ever again because I got too much student loan debt, and being somebody that was single, I didn't have a spouse to depend on or their income to depend on. It was just me. So I just said, you know what, I got to do something where I'm in control of my income. So that's what led me to start looking for other options, the ability to work from home. And so I had to wait. I waited until my back was up against the wall. I waited until that was the only option I had. And it's one of my biggest regrets to this day that I waited and delayed making a decision to really get started in building a home-based business until I did not have any employment. So I got started, and ironically, we were talking about Facebook tonight. The way I got introduced to this industry is one of my friends from college was building a health and wellness company, and she had promoted that business or that company on Facebook, of all places. And I got nosy. You know, your Facebook friends, you may not realize it, but you know, some of us are watching, even if you may not realize it or not. So I ended up clicking on her link, and I was like, what is this? Like, is she selling something? How is she selling this? And I had no clue. I was clueless about network marketing and home-based business industry. So I ended up researching and Googling what is network marketing, what is a home-based business, how do you get started in it? And I made the decision towards the end of October, by October 2010, to get started in that health and wellness company. And I thought, okay, you know what? I've learned law. I could do this. This is going to be easy. So I get started, and I signed up 2 people, right, my first month. And I was told to chase my family and friends, make that dreaded family and friends list, right? I was told to, spam people on Facebook. I was taught all those different strategies, and it got to the point where literally nobody, none of my family and friends signed up. And so I got frustrated, and I said, you know what? Let me go online and let me try to figure out a way to really market the right way and market online. So I ended up joining an online marketing system that promised to show me how to build my business, and I generated leads, but I still got no signups. So after 2 years, I only signed up 5 people. And I tried everything. I tried online marketing. I tried cold calling, home business opportunities on the phone, got screamed at. So it got to the point where I just said, you know what, I quit. I'm done. I'm done with this industry. I can't figure it out. Maybe I just don't have the right personality. And so I quit. And around the end of 2012, I started getting all these emails. And maybe that's how you kind of got on this hangout. Or maybe you saw, something on Facebook. But I started getting these emails about this community that was teaching people how to use the internet to grow their existing business. And I looked at it and I was like, yeah, I've been there, done that, tried that before, whatever, ignored it. Then I started getting more and more emails, and I saw success stories of people who had stories like mine, who had struggled for years. They had never had any success. They weren't top leaders who built, a big team and dragged their team over to another thing. These were people who really had no results before, but all of a sudden we're having really amazing success. And that's what got my attention, the evidence, right? Being an attorney, I'm somebody who, based on my profession, we're big on evidence. We're big on proof, not making just claims and saying things, but being able to back it up. So I saw all of these success stories, all of the evidence of this working, and working for people who were like me, who had never succeeded before. So I said, okay, let me go in and let me get started, and let me learn a different way to market, as opposed to drive-by marketing, right? That's what I was taught before. I call it drive-by marketing, where you're taught to just shoot up random people, right? Shoot random people, hit them up with your business opportunity on Facebook, your family and friends, offline. That's what's traditionally taught. So I learned, after getting plugged into the community and really getting access to the training, I learned how to now, instead of doing drive-by marketing, I learned how to have people come to me. So as you see here, now instead of me chasing my family and friends on Facebook, I learned how to now have my family and friends chase me. So as you see here, based on what I learned that I'm going to share with you tonight, this is an inbox message that I got from Facebook status updates that I was doing because I learned the right way to market. So you see Jasmine here is like, hey, Angela, I've seen a couple of your status updates. I'm interested in finding out about the business you're in. How many of you would love to have your family and friends message you about your business? Here's another example. Someone said, hi, Angela, what exactly is your business? I've been wanting to ask you for a while now, right? I've even had people who, like for example, that are on my email list, right, who are interested in my business. You see here Rashida, she was on my email list, and because of the tactic and the strategy I want to share with you tonight, I connected with her on Facebook. She was like, hey, you found me on Facebook, and she was saying she's excited about this hair care business that she was doing, right? And sure enough, 3 days later, she signs up into my business. So I just want to show you guys that I learned a better way to market, and I want to teach you guys tonight how to do it. I learned how to, instead of chasing family and friends, instead of cold calling leads, doing all this stuff, I learned how to use the internet to get over 16 leads a day to my business, to get over 16 people a day coming to me, raising their hand, saying, yes, I want to take a look at what you have to offer. Because of that, I started making more money in my business. I had a $1,125 day, made more money in one day than I ever did, even in my previous temp job, right? And obviously you're going to hear some results here, especially income results. So we can't guarantee income results. These results are not typical, but I'm not typical. The way we market is not typical, and that's why we're not getting typical results. But if you want to see our income disclaimer, you can go to empowernetwork.com/income. Got to make sure we cover our legal bases there, right? So what ended up happening is, because of what I learned, ended up becoming a top recruiter. Currently now on the top 10 list for the most signups for the past 6 months inside of my entire company. And now have been able to speak on stage at my last company event. So I went from somebody who struggled for years in this industry, never landed on a leaderboard, not once, to now being a top recruiter and being on stage at my company event. Now, how did I do it? And how have I helped other people get results? You see, Lee Rowland, he used what we're going to share with you tonight, and he had the same result. He said, now, Angela, I already have people asking me what it is that I do because of what I learned from you in your video, from this Facebook training that we're going to cover tonight. He now has been able to duplicate and get results for his business. He's not in the same business as me, but he was able to now take what you're going to learn tonight, and now he had people inboxing him. And that's how I measure results and impact in this industry. Not just has it worked for Angela, but is it something that can now work for many people? And it has for Lee, and you're going to meet some amazing leaders tonight where they've also been using these results and getting similar results in their business. So you're probably saying, okay, that looks great, but how could I start doing this? You know, how did I do this? How have we helped other people do this? Well, if you're ready to get results finally online using Facebook and want to do it the right way, well, I advise you to, if you haven't yet, pull out a pen and a piece of paper because we're going to dig in and really start giving you some training tonight. So tonight, we're going to show you how to recruit reps on Facebook without chasing your family and friends, and how to get results using Facebook, even if you're someone like me. I am an introvert. If you know, it may be hard for you to believe, but I'm an introvert. I was a person, when I was in high school, I used to go to the library during lunchtime because I was drained by people. So I would go to the library just so I could escape, okay? So I'm not somebody who was big on networking and, you know, attending social events, none of that stuff. So that's why Facebook kind of freaked me out, and I kind of ran from social media. But I learned how to, even as an introvert, even someone who sucked at networking, who was scared of looking spammy on Facebook, I learned how to make it work. And now you're going to learn how to make it work and how to apply this no matter what business that you're in. So here's the problem that I'm seeing right now in the industry. I talked about it a little bit earlier, but there's this drive-by marketing problem. And I don't know if you've seen this on Facebook, or if you've been guilty of this. I've been guilty of this, right? Where you're kind of like going on Facebook and you're just on your Facebook profile page or in the Facebook groups, you're kind of just spamming, right? You're spamming, you're putting, you know, join my business. Hey, look at this. Hey, this is a great business opportunity that I just joined. Hey, this product worked. Hey, you know, I lost weight with this product. Hey, I've done this, and you're just spamming people, right? It's kind of like if you just randomly go up to people offline. You know, hey, do you keep your business option open? Hey, do you want to lose weight? Well, you just randomly just going up to people offline. Now people are taking that same drive-by marketing tactic and they're doing it online. Now, why is this ineffective, right? What are some of the common mistakes? Why are people doing this? Well, mistake number one is, the reason why this is not effective is that when you're doing marketing this way, you're not targeting a specific audience. So you're marketing to everybody. And there's a saying in this industry that is true: if you market to everyone, you're marketing to nobody. So people are just going and they're just randomly messaging and just talking to people on, you know, Facebook groups, and, you know, posted on their profile page where there's their Facebook friends and their family, but they're just kind of throwing it out there to anybody and everybody, and that's mistake number one. So if you've been doing that, you know, and you're guilty of that, that's fine. Tonight you're going to learn a better way, right? I was doing that at one point when I didn't learn, when I, you know, didn't know the right way to do it. So that's mistake number one, is if you're kind of just randomly marketing to any and everybody. Mistake number two that I'm seeing is most people, when they're marketing on Facebook, they don't have an understanding of the audience that's actually on Facebook, the people that are actually seeing their post. So here's what you have to understand. Anytime you do any sort of marketing, the people that see your marketing, they have different awareness levels. And this right here was the game-changing thing for me that made me realize, oh man, this is why what I've been doing hasn't been working. This is why what has traditionally been taught and what's being taught in this industry is not working, and why people are frustrated and why people are not getting results and not making money. Is because they're not taught that the way you market and how you market should be dependent upon what level of awareness the people that are seeing your marketing, where they're at. So there's different awareness levels, and I'm going to talk about this in more detail, but there's people who are not aware, meaning they're not aware of the home-based business industry, they're not aware of your specific home-based business or your specific product or service, no matter what product or service it is, right? They're just not aware that they have a problem, they're not aware that you have a solution, they're not aware of your solution, they're just not aware. Then you have people who are problem aware. These are people who they are aware that they have a problem that your business opportunity or that your product or that your service offers. Okay, and I'll give you guys an example of this, of each one. Then there are people who are solution aware. So they know they have a problem. So let's say, for example, you're marketing a weight loss product. Problem aware person would be aware that, hey, I need to lose weight. So they're already searching, right, for ways to how to eliminate belly fat. So they're going online and they're typing for how to eliminate body fat. Okay, so they are aware they have a problem and they're actively searching for a solution, right? So they're problem aware. Then you have people who are solution aware. They know they have a problem. So in the weight loss example, they know they want to lose belly fat, and they're already aware that there's this, you know, weight loss pill. Let's say it's called shrink belly pill or something, right? They're aware that this shrink belly pill exists, or weight loss pills exist. So they're going online and they're typing in weight loss pill to shrink belly fat. So they are searching for a solution that's similar to the offer that you have, which is these belly fat elimination pills, whatever, right, to help people shrink their belly fat. So this is somebody who's solution aware. They know they have belly fat, they're aware of the problem, and they're already searching for a solution. So they're Googling, you know, weight loss pill for belly fat. Someone who is product aware is aware that there is a product called, you know, shrink belly fat pills. Okay, so they're on Google, they're typing in shrink belly fat pills review. Then there's somebody who's offer aware. They know and they've heard of shrink belly fat pills, and they know how much it costs, and now they know that you offer it. So there's different awareness levels, right? So why am I saying this? Most people, most network marketers, most home-based business owners, most marketers, most small business owners are not aware at the time, right? They're not aware of what level their audience is at when they're marketing to them on Facebook. And most Facebook users, when they're on Facebook, they're not aware when they see your marketing. So when you're doing all these different posts about your home-based business on Facebook, right? They're usually not searching for anything, right? When we go on Facebook, we're chatting with our family and friends. We're not searching for anything. We usually search for stuff on Google and YouTube. So when someone's on Facebook, they're just chatting with their family and friends. They're looking at these funny cat videos, these, you know, memes, all of these different things. They're not searching for anything. So most people, right, most home-based business owners, they're marketing to people as if they're already aware of your home-based business. They're already aware and they're already looking for to get started in a home-based business, and that's not usually the right way to market on Facebook. And I'll give you guys, if you're kind of like, I don't really get this yet, Angela, I'm going to give you a clear example of this as well. But I just want to introduce you to some of the mistakes that I'm seeing in the marketplace right now and why people are not getting results. And you're going to be able to, as I go through these mistakes, pinpoint, oh yeah, that's probably the mistake that I'm making. That's why I'm not getting results, because you know what, I didn't think about that when people are on Facebook, they're not searching for information about, right now when they're on Facebook, they're not actively on Facebook searching for information about my product. So I might need to treat them differently. And you do. Mistake number 3 is most people, most small business owners, most home-based business owners just flat out have a lack of education. They haven't invested in any training that teaches them how to use Facebook the right way. So they don't know about the awareness levels that I just talked about, but they also don't know about the platform of Facebook. They don't know that even if you make a post on your Facebook wall, the majority of your friends are not seeing it because of Facebook's algorithm. That's just a fancy way of saying Facebook software. So what we've been seeing right now is that what Facebook does is, if, let's say I have my Facebook profile page and you're one of my friends on Facebook, and I make a post and you start liking and commenting on a lot of my posts, Facebook software is so smart to say, hey, wait a second, she or he must really like Angela's post. So now when you get on Facebook in your news feed, you're going to start seeing more of my posts. Here's the deal. Most people who market on Facebook, most small business owners, most home-based business owners don't know that if there's not a lot of people interacting and engaging on your posts, chances are you could be posting all day, every day about your opportunity, about your products, about your services, but they're not seeing it because maybe they haven't been engaging with your posts. So if you didn't know that because you didn't invest in training, you would have now wasted all of your time doing all of these posts, and you're like, oh man, some of you are probably like right now, put in the comment section if you didn't realize it, if you didn't know that. And there's no shame, there's no judge, right? There's no judgment, because that's why you're here. But just leave a comment and say, what mistake? Is it mistake number 1? Right? You were just kind of marketing to anybody and everybody. What mistake have you been making? Was it mistake number 1? Was it mistake number 2? You're like, I didn't know that, I didn't even think about it. People on Facebook, they're not really actively searching for anything. They may not even have ever heard of my product or my business before, and I'm treating them as if they did. Is it that mistake, or is it mistake number 3? You just didn't know that, like, hey, wait a second. If people are not engaging with my posts, they're not even going to see my posts. So I'm doing all these posts and nobody's seeing it, and I'm wasting my time. Which one of these mistakes, or maybe you've made all 3. I made all 3 in the beginning before I got trained, right? Before I got training. So leave a comment below this video in the comment section. What mistakes have you been making? So now that we talked about, like, here are all the wrong ways, right? How many of you are ready for the right way? Like, how many of you are ready to correct some of these mistakes that you've been making? So here I have the marketing target. This is the solution, right? You're like, okay, what do these little circles have to do with me getting results in my business? Okay, so this picture here is a target. And if you've ever heard the phrase a target market, okay, let me break it down what that means. Let me break that down. So a market is usually where people go to shop, right? The supermarket, right? People go to the market to shop. They're actively searching for something, or they're actively going somewhere to take a look at something that they want to buy, right? Target is something that is very specific, right? Like you're aiming for something. So a target market is a group of people who are actively shopping for something specific. So this little circle here is going to help us understand these awareness levels that I was talking about. If you want to be an effective marketer, you have to understand the target market that you're marketing to at all times, even if you're doing Facebook marketing. And like I mentioned before, there are different awareness levels. So there are people who are not aware, there are people who are problem aware, there are people who are solution aware, there are people who are product aware, and there are people who are offer aware. Let me give you an example, like a real world example. Before I got my smartphone, I bought a little flip cam. It's kind of similar to a flip cam. It was like a Kodak pocket camera, right? And I bought this camera, right? In the beginning, I had never seen any of these before, so I was not aware, right? And I was not aware that I needed one. But when I became a marketer, online marketer, I wanted to do videos. And I also wanted to do videos when I went to different events, company events, right? So I became aware that I had a problem. I want to go to an event and I want to take pictures, but I didn't have a camera that was small enough, right, that I could carry with me. So I was a problem aware, right? So I was like, okay, I want to take pictures, take videos and pictures at events. So then I became aware that there was such a thing as like flip cams and pocket cameras. And so I became solution aware. So I started looking for, and I started typing into YouTube and Google, best pocket video cameras, best flip cameras. And I became aware of different kinds, like there's Kodak, there was a Sony Bloggy camera or something I saw on Amazon, right? So I became aware that there is such a thing as these little flip cams. And as I started searching for and Googling for different flip cams, I came across specific products, product aware now. I became aware of specific cameras. So like the Sony Bloggy camera, the Kodak one that I bought. So then when I was product aware, I was like, hey, I don't know which one to choose. I knew I wanted to buy one. I was a target market for these cameras. I was in the market. I was actively shopping for a camera. You guys get this? So when I started finding out, oh, there's such a thing as flip cams, solution aware, I started researching what are the best flip cams. So I started going to Google, YouTube, best flip cams, and I became aware of all these different products, product aware. And then this Kodak one stood out to me because I started looking at the reviews. It fit my budget. So then I started looking at more videos and more reviews of this specific Kodak camera. And then I became offer aware of how much it cost for me to buy that camera. And then I ended up buying the camera. Okay, so what does this mean for you? Let's say that you're in network marketing and you have a home-based business. Someone who's problem aware in your target market for your home-based business is somebody who's aware that they have a problem that your business opportunity can solve. So they know, hey, I need to quit my job. I want to quit my job, right? Or they know that they have a lot of debt. Like for me, I had a lot of student loan debt, and they wanted to pay it off. And they knew that getting another job or, wouldn't solve the problem, or they didn't want that solution. They wanted to have their own business. So someone who's problem aware, they knew that, hey, they either didn't have enough time to spend with their kids, they didn't have the time, freedom to travel, whatever it is, they had some problem that led them to now search for a solution. So someone who's solution aware is someone who's aware that, you know what, they need to start a home-based business in the network marketing industry to solve that problem. Isn't that what I told you about with my story, right? After I was unemployed and couldn't find work, and I realized that I had a lot of student loan debt, I became aware that, hey, there's such a thing as a home-based business industry. After I saw my friend market on Facebook, I said, what is this? You mean to tell me you can actually start a business from home and earn your own income and not have to be dependent upon anyone else, right? That you can lock down your own income and not have to be dependent upon an employer that could fire you at any moment. So then I became aware of the solution of a home-based business in the network marketing industry. So here's what I ended up doing. I started researching, right? And that's what most people start doing. They start researching all these different companies, best home-based business, top network marketing companies. And then they become aware, product aware. In our example in the network marketing industry, they become aware of all the different businesses that exist, right? There's so many different ones. There's 5links, there's Arbonne, there's Empower Network, there's Organo Gold. There's all these different companies, right, in this industry. And they become aware, and they become aware of your specific company. So then they start researching your company and start typing in review. So like if, for example, someone was researching companies and they came across Amway, right? They may type in Amway review because they're like, hey, I'm thinking about, I might join this company. What is this company about? Let me start typing in some reviews. Kind of like I was looking for reviews for that Kodak camera that I was actively in the market for, right? Shopping for. Once they're aware of your company and they start researching and looking for reviews for your product or your, your home-based business, they now start doing some research and then they become aware that you're in that specific company, right? They come across your YouTube video or your Facebook post, and they're aware now of how much it costs to join, and they are aware now that they need to join you in your company. That's typically the journey for most people when they are thinking about joining a network marketing company. That's like the journey for them making that decision. And some of you are probably like nodding your head like, yeah, I went through all those different phases, Angela, because that's what happens for most people when you buy anything. I don't care if it's a flip cam like me. I don't care if it was when you were thinking about buying a laptop computer. That's the phases that most people are aware of. They have a problem. They start looking for a product or a service to solve it. They become aware of a product that can solve that problem. And then they become aware of how much it costs to buy that particular product or service. And then they either buy it or they don't buy it. So my question to you is this. Let's bring it back home to Facebook. Where's your Facebook audience? How aware is your Facebook audience? And do you know? And whatever awareness they're at, it affects how you market to them. Most people that you're targeting on, most people are targeting people on Facebook who are problem aware. So they're on Facebook, they may be chatting with their family and friends, but they have some problem in their life. Like even when I'm on Facebook, right? I may be on there to chat with my family and friends, but my problem that I had still existed, right? When I saw my friend's post about her health and wellness company, I still had the problem of student loan debt. So most cases, your Facebook audience is going to be at least problem aware. We know that. They'll have some problem in their life. But here's the problem. Most marketers, right, and this probably was happening for most of you guys, most of you are marketing on Facebook as if the people that you're marketing to are offer aware, that they already know about your specific business and they already want to join your business, and that's not the case. So here's the result of you doing that. You haven't been making any money in your business, and you've been frustrated. So here's the solution. You got to know your audience's awareness level. Where are they at? When they first encounter your marketing, where are they at in that decision-making process? Are they problem aware? Are they aware they have a problem? Are they solution aware? Are they aware that, hey, there's a solution, and there's a specific solution to my problem? Are they product aware? Are they aware of your specific company? Or are they already aware of your specific product or your specific service? And are they aware that you are already offering it and that they already know the price for it? Are they offer aware? So you need to know where your audience awareness level is at. So tonight, I'm going to show you how to target your Facebook marketing. And this is what's really exciting. This is what most people are not teaching. I'm going to show you tonight how to target your Facebook marketing to people who are product aware and offer aware. So these are people who have already become aware of your specific company or your product or service, and they already are aware of you. How can you now start targeting those people? Those are the people that are the best people to talk to on Facebook. So how do you do it? Well, first, let me share with you kind of the 3 keys to online marketing. You got to create traffic, capture leads, and then convert those leads into new recruits or new customers into your business. That's kind of like the overview of what we're doing when we do any kind of online marketing, even Facebook marketing. We're either creating traffic, we're either capturing leads, or we're converting those leads into new recruits. So creating traffic is we're getting in front of them. We're exposing them to what we have to offer. Capturing leads is now saying, hey, now that they're aware of what you have, they're saying, yeah, I want to get more information about it. So they'll give you their email address online. to get more information. And then now converting the lead is now after they've seen more information about your business opportunity or about your product or service, they say, yes, I want to get started now. So that's what we're doing. So if you're doing any kind of online marketing, you should be doing one of those three things, because those are the three income producing activities. Those are the three activities that make us money online. So whatever strategy you're doing, whether it's Facebook, whether it's blogging, whatever it is, you should be doing one of those three things whenever you do any kind of marketing. So when it comes to using Facebook to recruit reps or get sales, customer sales for your business, there's three ways to use Facebook. And it correlates to the three keys to online marketing. You can use Facebook to create traffic. I call that front door marketing, bringing people in the front door, exposing them initially on the front end, right? So you can create traffic. One way you can do it is through Facebook ads. Some of you probably have seen like those little ads on the right-hand side of Facebook. That's a way you can use Facebook. Another way you can use Facebook is to capture leads. So that's another front door marketing strategy, right? You can use ads to capture leads, to get people on your email list, people who say, yeah, I want to take a look and get more information about your product, your service, your business opportunity. Or you can do Facebook ads to capture leads, or you could post on your Facebook wall, right? Create some good, compelling, curiosity-provoking status updates. But third way, and this is the way that I'm going to talk about tonight, which I had never heard anyone talking about, and this is what converted someone like me who's an introvert, who is very shy and afraid to use Facebook, how I've been able to do it in a non-spammy way. It's now the third way. You can use Facebook to convert leads into sales. I call that backdoor marketing. So once somebody is on your email list, once somebody is already product aware, if you remember our awareness levels, someone who's already aware of your company, already aware of your product, already know, like, and trust you, how you can now use Facebook to now close them into your business. And that's what we're going to talk about tonight. I call that backdoor marketing. So here are the three steps. Hopefully I'm not going too fast here. But here are the three steps to Facebook marketing that can get you results for your business. The first step is you want to know your outcome. So like I said, there's three ways, right, to use Facebook. You can use Facebook to capture leads, to create traffic, capture leads, or convert leads into sales. So step number one is to figure out, what do you want from your Facebook marketing? What outcome do you want? Do you want to use Facebook to create traffic for your business, to create traffic, get exposure for your product or your service or your business opportunity? Do you want to use Facebook to capture leads, or do you want to use Facebook to convert leads? I told you tonight I'm going to show you how to use Facebook to convert leads. But you want to know your outcome. That's step one. Step two, you want to choose the right strategy for your outcome, and you want to know your prospect's awareness level. So if you're doing front door marketing where you're trying to create traffic or capture leads, or are you going to use backdoor marketing as your strategy because you want to convert leads into sales? And then you need to know what awareness level your prospect is at. And I'm going to give you guys examples if you're kind of like, okay, like, how does this really work? How does this fit together? So you want to choose the appropriate strategy for your outcome. And then you want to know, what awareness level is my prospect at when I'm marketing on Facebook? And then step three, implement that strategy and get results. So I told you tonight I'm going to share with you how to use my favorite all-time strategy called Facebook backdoor marketing. So this is how you close leads into your product, your service, or your business opportunity. So here's how this works. This is what I did to get the results that you saw in the beginning of this hangout. Step one, I use blogging and I use video marketing to create traffic and generate leads. Remember, let's go back to the three keys to online marketing. You're creating traffic, capturing leads, and converting leads into new recruits. So what I do is I use blogging and I use video marketing to create traffic and capture leads for my business. Then step two, and I'm gonna walk you guys through this. Step two, and I'm gonna actually do it live tonight. So step two, I personally connect. So when someone sees my video, see my blog post, and they now give me their email address and say, yeah, Angela, I want to take a look at more information about your products or more information about your business opportunity, they now give me their email address, and now they're on my list and they're a lead. So what I do is I now go and find them on Facebook, because I'd rather have a list of Facebook friends that actually are already interested in what it is I have to offer, right? I'm not interested in spamming my Aunt Sally or my high school friend Susie, right, who has no interest whatsoever in building a home-based business. I want to build a network of friends on Facebook who already are interested and or already searching for my business, or they already have the problem that my product or my service or my business opportunity solves. So I connect with them on Facebook. I'm going to actually do this live tonight. And then step 3 is I convert those leads into new team members in my business or a new customer. So tonight I'm going to show you step 1 and step 2. So for example, let's say I'm in 5links. Now 5links is a company, and I've worked with some people. We've worked with some people on Team Relentless here. A lot of the leaders here. We have some people that are part of our team and part of our community that are customers that are building a 5links business. And 5links is a home-based business in kind of like the technology industry. So let's say, for example, you're in 5links. Okay, you're in this company called 5links. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you tonight, just real quickly here, what we teach. So what I would do is I would want to get in front of people who are already searching for more information about my business, people who are product aware. Okay, so I am going to go into the Google Keyword Planner. Now this little planner shows you what people are searching for online. So they show you kind of who's shopping for what you have to offer, who's your target market, who's already actively in the market, actively searching for your specific product, service, or in this example, a 5links business opportunity. So what you do is you go into this Google Keyword Planner, and what you would do is you would type in, like, if I'm already thinking about joining 5links, what would I be searching into Google? So just remember my camera example. I was already thinking about getting a camera, and I already knew that I wanted this Kodak camera. I forgot the name of it, but I typed in Kodak such and such camera review. So if I'm already thinking about joining 5links, what would I be searching for? 5links review, maybe 5links compensation plan, because I want to know how do you make money in this thing. 5links business review, 5links business opportunity. So what this keyword planner does is it shows you how many searches that particular phrase is getting on Google every single month. It kind of just shows you how many people are going who are in your target market, how many people are actively in the market for this, 5links business opportunity. So you click on keyword ideas and look at here. 5links review, 880 searches a month, 590 searches a month on Google for 5links compensation plan. So what we teach people how to do is how to use a blog and how to use videos to now get in front of that target market. So if you, for example, in 5links, we show you how to now, when someone types in 5links compensation plan on Google or 5links compensation plan on YouTube, your video will pop up. And now that person will become a lead, right? It says, hey, I want to get more information about this 5links business opportunity. So what it is, in your video and in your blog post, you now send them to a page that looks something like this. We call it a capture page. It's just a little page that says, hey, if you're interested in getting more information about this 5links business, put in your email address and I'll give you some more information. So that's now the capturing leads part to online marketing. But here's where it gets fun. This is my Facebook backdoor marketing strategy. This is what I was doing because I was like, look, I am not about to chase and spam these random strangers on Facebook. I want to build a network of friends who I already know, have seen my videos, seen my blog posts, already built a relationship with them, and they've already requested information from me. I want more friends that already have an interest in what it is I have to offer. So now when I do Facebook posts, they will be responsive. They'll like, they'll comment, because now they are already interested in it. So what I do is now I'll connect with my leads on Facebook and I'll search for them by their email address on Facebook. So I'm going to give you a live example. So I generated some leads today, and I'm actually going to find one live here on the Hangout to show you, okay, what I do. So I am actually going to go into right here. So you see I had 10 leads yesterday, 13 leads today so far. These are people who already raised their hand and said, yeah, I want to get more information about my business, right? So that's what's cool. It's like when I do a video or a blog, it just automatically just, my video, my blog is like a clone of me, right? So I can be on this Hangout and getting leads and getting, people coming through and asking me for information about my business. So like, for example, right, Phyllis came in today at 8:37 while I was on this Hangout. She might be on here tonight. Hey, Phyllis, if you are. Okay, so I'm going to just take Caesar here, right? So I'm just going to go here and quickly go out of here so that way you guys don't see all of their email addresses. Okay, so I'm going to go into Facebook, and I'm going to look for my buddy Caesar. He might actually be on the Hangout tonight, right? Wouldn't that be funny? If you are, say hi in the comment section. So what you do is you take your email address that you have, right? Let me quickly get off of that so that way you guys won't see it. And what will happen is if you're a lead, use that email address to sign up for their Facebook, profile on Facebook. When you put in their email address in the search box here, their name pops up like my buddy Caesar here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add him as a friend. I want to connect with Caesar. You know why? Because he's connected with me already. And I want to get to know, I want to build a relationship. I want Caesar to know, hey, the emails that he gets is from a real live person. Angela Carter is a real person. I really want to connect with him. I want to see, hey, what was he searching for? How can I help him, genuinely help him? So I'll send him a friend request. And then what's cool about Facebook is you can add people to a list. So if you have let's say I'm in 5 links. I'm not in 5 links, but let's say I was in 5 links. I'll create a list that says 5 links leads, and I'll add them to that list, right? And then now, if I want to make a post on Facebook only to people who I know are already interested in home-based business, I may type a post, I don't know, join me tonight. I did a post earlier about this hangout tonight, but I may say, for you, if I'm in 5 links, let's say they have a 5 links business opportunity call, whatever, right? Join me tonight to learn about about the home-based business I've used to start getting free from student loan debt. Okay? I'm addressing a problem, aren't I? Because most people on Facebook, they have a problem, right? But what I can do is I can, post this to everybody, all my friends on Facebook, or because I'm actively building a list of targeted friends, people who have already seen my marketing, who are already on my email list, I can now, because I created that list, if I was in 5 links, I could go here, say who should see this post, and I can only show it to my 5 links leads. So your list will show up here for your company or for your product or service, right? And now the only people who will see that post are the people who are already said that they were interested in getting more information. Now, how powerful is that? Okay, so what would happen is with Caesar, or let's say Caesar accepts my friend request, then what I would do is I would personally connect with them and say, hey, Caesar, I saw that you opted into my website and you were interested in getting more information about my business. Just want to let you know I'm a real person. How can I help you? That's it. And that's how I started closing people. If you remember my example with Rashida, that's how I closed her. That's it. I was like, hey, I have no problem connecting with people who I know already have interest in what it is I have to offer. And they requested more information from me. That is what I call, you guys, Facebook backdoor marketing. That is the non-spammy way of building a business utilizing Facebook. So how many of you are excited? Like, how many of you, that was like a whole new way of marketing on Facebook? Put in the comment section here whether or not this was like a huge breakthrough for you. Put in the comment section here. I'm gonna refresh my screen so that way I can see you guys' comments. How many of you are like, oh my gosh, like this is totally, like I've never heard anyone talk about Facebook marketing this way? How many of you can see yourself actually doing this? So go ahead and leave me a comment in the section below, right now, where you're like, oh my gosh, like yeah, Terry said, who's breaking through right now? You're like, oh my God, like this I could do this. Like me as a shy person, I'm like, hey, I could do this. I could talk to people who actually want to talk to me, who requested information from me already, right? So if you're like, okay, this is huge, Angela, I got a breakthrough. How can I now put this into place in my business? How can I immediately apply this? So the company of the training that I got plugged into that taught me how to market the right way is a company called Empower Network. Now, what is Empower Network? It's a blogging platform, and it provides online marketing training for network marketers and for small-based business owners. So it doesn't matter. Maybe you have a network marketing or home-based business. Maybe you're an author. Maybe you are a speaker. Maybe we've had people who are realtors. We've had people who are hairstylists. All different types of people using our training and using our blogging platform to get massive exposure, generate leads, and now recruit reps, team members, or get sales or clients for their product or service. So why blogging? Like what's the big deal about a blogging platform? Well, as you saw, blogging gives you the ability to get in front of a target market, a targeted group of people, right? A targeted group of people who are already in the market shopping for what you specifically have to offer. That's why they are called a target market. So now, instead of you wasting your time doing all these posts to your Aunt Sally, right? And your best friend from high school, Keisha, right? Now you can actually market even on Facebook, right? Use blogging to now generate high quality leads, friend them on Facebook, and now have a real group, a real network of friends who are already interested in what it is you have to offer. So that's the power of blogging. So you say, okay, Angela, I saw it worked for you, right? I saw all of your, results, but can this and does this really work? Well, I told you, right, that Empower Network gives you massive exposure no matter what company you're in. So like I said, I am big on proof. We can talk a good game, can't we? A lot of internet marketers come online and they make all these claims, right? And this was weird for me because being from the legal industry, right, we always had to cite cases. We had to cite proof for what we believe, right? Well, when I came online, it was like wild, wild west. It was like everybody was just saying anything and they weren't showing proof. I said, hey, your product is great. That's awesome, but I'm not just going to take your word for it. Some of you are like that, right? You're like, hey, like I'm kind of skeptical, Angela. I want to see proof. Hey, I totally get you. I totally relate to you. So here's some proof. So Jennifer McGraby is actually one of my customers who was in 5 links. She plugged into our community, got access to video marketing training, and we have a checklist here. So if anybody that invited you on this hangout, any of the Team Relentless leaders invited you on, we have a checklist that we give people of what to do with their videos. All Jennifer did was she got started, followed the steps on the checklist, and she got 200 views in 2 days for her 5 links business. She wasn't promoting Empower Network, she was promoting her 5 links business. And she said, hey, I just got started with video marketing, and she's already on the top of YouTube for her company keyword. Remember when I was talking about different keywords in that Google Keyword Planner? Well, she used one of those, and now when people type that keyword into YouTube, her video is on the top. And one of the videos that she had has over 200 views in just 2 days. How many of you would like to have that much massive exposure to your business, right? Now, what I'm excited about is tonight we have an amazing leader on the Hangout tonight who's getting some amazing results with blogging. She has been killing it, crushing it, and she's on here live as Zindra Cousins, and she's going to share her story, but she literally got 100 views to her blog post in 30 minutes, and she's been using blogging. So I want to bring her out here so she can tell you guys her story and the results she's been getting. Are you on the Hangout, Zindra?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hey, how's it
going? Good. How are you?
Good.
So I'm going to switch off here so that people can see you. So tell us how did you get started in the home-based business industry? What kind of led you to this wonderful world of home-based business?
I first got started because I was chasing a bunch of people in my home business that I was in before, and when I asked my leaders what I needed to do to get my business up and moving like they were, they told me that I needed to contact family and friends and that kind of thing. And so I was like, okay, well, this isn't working, and my friends and family actually weren't talking to me anymore. So I was like, okay, this is not working. So I kept doing it and kept doing it. I lost many friends over time, and I was like, okay, well, screw this. I'm gonna try to get like in a they had a thing called a silver club, which means like basically promotes you to the next level if you get enough people in it, and then your sponsors actually pay for you to like travel and stuff. And so I decided to do that, and still I got nobody. I was going from door to door. I was spending lots of hours actually trying to like talk to people. I had doors slammed in my face. I actually signed up for a company that allowed me to receive phone calls for people who were interested in my business, actually weren't, and people were like ignoring me and that kind of thing. And so I became desperate at that point because I knew after getting now 18 jobs since I've had my kids that working was no longer an option for me. And so I decided to reach out and try to find a way to promote my business on the internet. And so at that point I went on YouTube and I was looking and looking, and I was on there for like 2 weeks straight. Every minute I got trying to find a way to promote my business, and I felt like everybody was just kind of selling me and not really telling me actually how to get the results that I wanted. And so I just kept looking, and then I ran into your video and got started.
So since you've been getting started, I know you love writing and storytelling, right? So tell people
Right.
kind of how you've been how you've been using blogging to get results in your business, and what kind of results have you been getting with blogging?
I have been using blogging to kind of write stories. Like I made a blog about like my puppy and how like if I wasn't able to stay home, he might have used the bathroom all over my house. And when I was working, he actually was. And so because I was gone all the time, it was the kids and the job and I'm also a student, so I had all of those things going on, and I wasn't actually able to have a puppy. And the whole reason I got a puppy was because I had a dog that I was no longer allowed to take care of because she actually had anxiety every time I left. And so because I was gone for so long, I was like, I'll get my daughter a puppy. And the same thing started happening. And so when I was able to not work anymore, I started from the one-on-one. I wrote a blog post on got a few hits on that one. And next I've been, like, I guess, trying different things out, telling stories. Like I wrote one about relationships and that kind of stuff. And so I just try to relate success to your real life challenges and try to make it so that you can have success.
So are you finding this way of building the business like more enjoyable than what you were doing before?
Yes, I do. Only because I wanted to go to school to be a writer after I didn't think I was a good writer, and so it makes it a lot easier for me to do this because it's something I'm passionate about.
So you what was the like? I know that you posted in the Facebook group a couple weeks ago that you got like 100 views in 30 minutes to a blog post. What was that post about? Like,
it was that post. It was pretty generic. It was a tester post that I was using to see. I like to like kind of weed out process to see if they work or not. And so I decided to write one about a funny YouTube video that I saw, and in the first like hour I got 100 hits, and in less than 24 hours I had 579 hits on that same blog post.
So can you like, so you guys that are hearing this, like this is pretty incredible because like if you were kind of doing the old way that you were marketing your business, where you're doing door to door, like how many, how long would it have taken you to get like over like to knock on 500 doors? Like it would have been crazy, right?
That blog post actually took me a total of like 10 minutes to write, and then I just posted it. So it was. I just watched the numbers, and I had at one time on my site, which I've never seen before. I've never seen anybody on any of my stuff. I had 16 people pop on at the same time looking at what I actually posted. So it was awesome.
Okay, wow. So 16 were on there live at that one moment, looking at your your blog.
Yeah, and they were actually from all over the world. It was awesome. I got to see their locations and that kind of thing. It was awesome.
That's awesome. So what would you say to anyone, I guess, that's on here tonight that has been, marketing their business? Like what advice would you give them in terms of even just using blogging or just marketing advice that you've seen that worked? What would you give them?
My marketing advice would be, I think my biggest struggle was not believing that it actually worked because I didn't see the numbers. And even though you don't see the numbers right away, it means that you probably need to weed out processes that aren't working, and that's what I've been doing this whole time. And so my biggest advice is make sure you're weeding out stuff that isn't working. If you try it once or twice and it's not working, you should probably just toss the idea. Also, what I did was I actually was doing research as I was posting my stuff on Facebook, and I posted an ad and it didn't work for a long time. And so I kept watching people post stuff, and I was like, well, why the heck are they getting results? And I don't understand. Well, I decided to write my own to see if it actually worked, and that particular hit in 1 week actually had 56 comments on it asking for more information for me, and that is the most I've ever seen on one of those social media sites. So it was awesome.
So did you learn that strategy from Empower, like even just with the how you were getting people to that particular blog post, and then kind of what you were learning with the getting that amount of response, like the 50 people responding back to you? Was that like a strategy you learned from the training or from being a part of Empower?
It was a little bit of Empower and a little bit of kind of from like the events and stuff, because they're like you need to be filtering you need to be filtering your ideas, because I like to get all my information and then kind of just explode.
Yeah.
So I took everything in, but I wasn't giving anything away, so I was just taking all this information in and getting overwhelmed. So yeah, definitely keep trying over and over again. Sorry, my kids are
That's
over here. But I would definitely.
So what would you, just in parting, I guess, what has been like the thing that for you, like with the Empower blogging platform, how has it helped you in terms of getting, you know, more results, more hits in your on your blog posts? Like what has I guess the specific Empower blogging platform, what has it done for you in terms of helping you get more results that you've seen?
It is definitely. I tried to set up my own blog and my own site, and it was extremely difficult. I set one up. It looked horrible. I still have it just because I want to keep it for later on when I say this looked like crap. I have evidence that it looked like crap. So I try to set up my own websites and that kind of thing, and it is extremely difficult. And then when I got with Empower, I was actually on their first blogging platform, which was slightly difficult, but it wasn't as bad as the website that was terrible. But their new system is amazing. I set it up in about 10 minutes, and I got everything figured out. And what I didn't know, I couldn't figure it out for a while, but they have like information on there on how to exactly set up everything step by step. There's literally a video, and I'm a YouTube queen, and it tells you exactly how to do every single step. So it was extremely nice. Yeah.
Yeah, so what you're referring to is the for those of you guys who are not familiar with the Power, we have different kind of versions of the blogging platform, and the latest one that we have now that's been getting a lot of rave reviews, like as Zindra was talking about, is the Kalatu version of our blogging platform. It just made things so much easier for people to get going, get their blog set up, get going right away, and we have like tutorial videos. So a lot of you guys are just kind of brand new to online marketing, brand new to blogging. We have videos that walk you through so you can see how to set up your blog. So that's what she was talking about. So, so you know, for what I'm excited about, Zindra, is the fact that you are, you know, you're getting results, you're building a business in a way that you love, that you enjoy, and you just, for me, I know that you are somebody who's very determined, very ambitious. You went to Nashville just a week ago, whatever, right? And I just know that you're going to continue to have continued success. You are a powerful leader on the rise. I know you had a big breakthrough of who you want to really help in this industry, other moms like yourself. So I'm just excited to see all the growth, all the results that you're getting. Much continued success. And those of you guys, if Zindra invited you on the hangout tonight, make sure that you get started, get partnered, get plugged in with her, and she can help show you kind of exactly what she's been doing to get a lot of those hits, a lot of those results, utilizing the blogging platform. So thank you for hopping on tonight. I know you have the kids that are calling you right now. So thank you so much.
Yeah.
All right. So let's keep going here. So yeah, so like you've seen, what our blogging platform has allowed people to do, like Zindra, is get massive exposure, massive results. But then there may be some of you who you want to get leads, like you've been doing online marketing, but you haven't been able to generate leads. So the next amazing, powerful leader that I have live here on the Hangout is Terry Malveaux. Now Terry, as you're seeing here on the screen, actually generated 43 leads in only 4 hours, but also has been mastering blogging and Facebook marketing. And so I wanted to bring Terry out. Terry, are you on the Hangout?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Hey, welcome.
Hey. What's up, Angela?
How are you?
You know, we live, but we really live now. I'm on the Hangout.
Oh yeah, you got it.
What's up, Jigga? I know you off the screen. Just let me see your face one more time and say hey to me.
Is she on there? Is she gone?
What's she doing? She probably dealing with some pigs.
What's
up, Jigga?
Gotta get out of here. Hey, Terry.
Stop.
So we already know you full of energy. So you got a powerful story to share, I know. So if for those that don't know, who will know very soon who you are, share kind of how did you get into the home-based business, online marketing? How did you get into this industry? What's your story?
Uh, briefly. I've always wanted better, and I always knew that I wasn't the type of person that wanted to listen to other people too much. I've always considered other people's feelings, but when it comes to business, you make your own money. It's a different feeling because when you go to a job, you know how far you can go, but when you can create your own income yourself, it gives you leverage over life, period. So once I was introduced with that, with a couple of regular MLMs, I guess you can say, they sell the soap, the vitamins, the smell good stuff, the candles, the coffee, whatever that is, what have you, whatever the product is. The product really never mattered until I met Empower Network. It was the business model that attracted me first to MLM. And then I know y'all spoke about the blog. Man, our blog is so monumental, and it's going to change so many things, because what people don't understand, and what I'm going to do it's no damnedest, I mean, can we be real? What I'm going to do is my damnedest is to spread the news to everybody that'll listen, that this blog is not just your address for you to position your opportunity or your product or your service. This blog is your voice, it's your story, it's you expressing yourself to the world. Whatever that is, you have total and complete control over your blog with Empower Network. With Blogger and all of those other sites, they really have control over your content. But with Empower Network, you actually own your own content. And once you really get that in your mind on how powerful that is, it doesn't matter what company you belong to, what product you're selling, what service you have, what you're talking about, what your hobby is, because you can change it at any time. You can put anything out there that you want in the tools and strategies that you're learning. Am I preaching? I'm preaching a little bit, Angela. I get excited.
Yeah.
But that's okay. I guess, did I answer the question? The question was, how did I get introduced? And I got introduced through other companies. And actually, Angela, I was looking for things online through YouTube, and I kept seeing you everywhere. Angela Carter. And I said, God, dog this doggone Angela Carter everywhere, man. And I finally gave in, folks. Because I had no idea what anything was. Strictly newbie. I knew nothing about nothing. And I just clicked the link. And I don't even know. You can't tell me what a capture page was. I put my email address in somewhere. I didn't even check my email until I started becoming an online marketer. I didn't even check my email because there was nothing that interests me in there except for Facebook updates. But it wasn't making me no money. Hello. That's why we're here today. Hello. Y'all got followings, and y'all ain't making no money from them. Hello. So, I kept seeing Angela everywhere. I finally clicked on one of her links and one of her little, hey Terry email. I said, how does girl know my name? But you'll learn all that on the inside. You don't know all that right now. But anyway.
It worked, right? It worked.
Yeah. So I saw that. I saw the freaking video. I went to a hangout, and I saw other powerful, beautiful leaders that are in an empowering position right now, and just making money from home and creating their own income. See, it's something that's what's attractive about this kind of business. That's what really gives you freedom, is because you can create whatever success is. Success might not be $1 million to one person. It might be just living $100,000 a year. You know what I'm saying? You can live off of that and be good. You can even have you a Benz or two. They got people working at Walmart with a Benz. I seen it today. So, you know what I'm saying? It's just how you having time freedom, doing what you want to do, the way you want to do it. You want to do what you want to do. I see y'all post on Facebook all the time. I'm tired of this job. I'm tired of so-and-so. I'm tired of, all right, we're going to see. Go ahead, Angela, ask your questions. I'm on the stand. I'm on the stand with the lawyer.
I love it. I love it, the energy. It took everything up a notch, right? So
Yeah, you know.
so you got in, you got started. What has happened? Like what results have you seen? Not only just from marketing, but from just professional, personal results too as well. How has this community and Power Network changed your marketing results and then just your personal growth?
You know, I'll be very honest. That's all I can do because I'm not a good liar because I have a bad memory. So, I'll be honest and I'll say this. The number one thing that I can take away from my experience of being a marketer with Empower Network, because it's really a partnership. You really feel like, and yo, shout out, yo, breakthrough. Yo, we went to Nashville. That was
Yeah.
bananas.
Oh my gosh.
I know
That was
y'all, those of
incredible.
y'all that was man, those of y'all that was invited here by me, that from my Facebook, and you saw my pictures. Listen, no pictures. It might say 1,000 words, but that experience said 1,000 more. It was bananas. It was crazy. And we had to sign a little document telling us we can't tell y'all what happened. So that's on the hush. But you're going to be out there in Vegas with us in July, right? Oh,
Nashville was
okay.
incredible.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, man, Nashville was incredible. We're going to Vegas in July. Y'all need to be there. But anyway, you asked me, what results have I gotten? You know, on April, I started this new tactic that I wanna share with y'all, and I promised y'all I was gonna share 3 steps. Those that was here invited by me, and I'm about to share that with you right now. In April, I had about 7 leads. I just started a new Get Response account, and I just wanted to take my marketing to a new level, so I wanted to start fresh. Start fresh with everything. I made a total new commitment to my business. Like some of y'all, you know how you go to church and they got final call and they like, hey, if you want to rededicate yourself to Jesus. Now you already know him, but it's like you come to the house after being gone for years and you knock on Jesus' door. You like, hey, remember me? And he like, yeah, come on in. That's kind of how it was with my business back in April. I just looked at it and I was like, you know what? You've been rocking for a while. I ain't been doing you the way I should. Let me recommit to you. Let me do some things with you that I should have been doing. Let me take you out sometime. Let me market daily. Let me blog daily. Let me chill with you. Let me learn some more about you. So that's what I decided to do in April, guys. On April 9th, I skipped some screenshots. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna post them on my Facebook if you can't see them today here. But on April 9th, I had 7 subscribers. To this date, I have 52.
Wow.
And let me tell you something about these 52 subscribers. They're free. Completely free. I didn't pay for not one of them. So that's over 50 leads in less than 30 days, totally free from this strategy I'm going to share with you. Now, let me tell you something. Let me tell you what those leads represent. You network marketers that do the home-based businesses at home through the MLM companies that's doing the hotel meetings. First of all, you got to order the crackers and the drinks, and you got to dress nice, you got to use gas, and you got to pay for that hotel room, and you got to smile at people that you don't want to smile at, you got to talk to people you don't want to talk to. You gotta do all of this extra stuff that you don't want to do. And I got those 52 leads working part-time, 2 hours a day, 5 days a week for free. And each one of those leads, they're not people that just came into your home-based business network marketing presentation room at the hotel. Those leads are people that actually walked up to you and said, hey, I'm interested. Not the people that stole the crackers and the cheese and had your drink and waved at you and walked out and didn't say nothing else to you. I'm talking about the people that actually came up to you and said, hey, tell me a little bit more about this here thing because I want to change my life. I'm not sure about everything you're offering me just yet. So I haven't fully committed into the business, but I am interested. How many of y'all just want somebody just to say, listen, honestly, genuinely, I am interested in what you have to show me, what you have to offer. those with those 52 leads, and I got them for free without purchasing no cheese. No cookies. You thought I was off. I'm back on. No cheese, no crackers, no cookies, no nothing like that. And I did it in these 3 ways.
All right,
Now, I hope y'all
take
brought a
notes,
pencil and
everybody.
paper.
Yes, take notes.
I know they did because they entrepreneurs out there and they serious about their business. So I know they got their pen and they paper. I don't go nowhere. I don't go to the bathroom without pen and paper. You see that? I'm not playing. I don't go nowhere. I be in the grocery store. Man, I be in the grocery store and I be in the middle. Sometimes when people get mad at me with their baskets, you know, they act like it's traffic. They act like it's cars. They want to maneuver around you. They wish they had a horn. They can blow you out the way. But I stop in the middle of the aisle at the Walmart and I write down what I need to write down. You know what I'm saying? Because it's that important. My business is that important. And when an idea comes in your mind, you want to write it down because you get millionaire ideas every day. Every day. So here is step number 1. Give value. In order to give somebody value, you have to already know something about that person. Angela spoke market. You need to know who you're talking to. Because if you're talking to everybody, you're talking to nobody. Try going in the middle of a club and saying, my phone number is 832 da 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 da. Okay, let's see who's going to pull out their phone and put your number in there. Nobody. You know that song? Nobody. Okay? So, what you need to do is find a nice young lady or young man, approach that person. That's your target market. We ain't going to do no game like that. I don't want to give it to them like that, Angela. But I'm just saying, you need to, let me tell you what your target market is. One phrase is going to tell you exactly who your target market is. Your target market is either somebody who is already looking for what you have or would be looking for what you have if they knew it existed.
That's good.
Okay? That's church right there. Okay? I'm going to repeat it. Your target market is somebody that's already looking for what you have or would be looking for what you have if they knew it existed. So if you selling Mary Kay and you know how to make baby skin smooth on 80-year-old women, you need to find somebody that baby smooth skin. Okay? If you selling soap and people need soap, but your soap make baby smooth skin. Find people that want soap, that want baby smooth skin. My point is, you got to find people that's already looking for what you have. And let me tell you about the value part. You give them what they want. You give them what they want, what they want from you. If you were them, what would you be looking for? That's the value. Whatever that is, you give them that. Okay? And you give them ways to do that. There are other trainings for that. Whoever brought you here, whether it was me, whether it was Jigga, I call it Jigga, it's just Indra, whatever. Or it was Angela. You get back with the leader that brought you here. We're all fantabulous. Fantabulous. If it's not a word, I'm going to Google Webster and write him an email and tell him to make that a word because I think fantabulous should be a word. We are all fantabulous marketers, and we will teach you how to give value to your target market. Way number 2, gain rapport. People only buy from people they know, like, and trust. Okay, that's true. But let me tell you a secret on what people are actually buying. Here's a secret. People are not actually buying even people. Let me tell you what people are buying. People are buying trust. Trust, period. Because if they trust, they don't even have to trust you to buy from you. They just have to trust what you're giving them will give them what they're missing. Period. Period. So they're buying trust. So if you create value, you give them value, and then you gain rapport by getting them to trust you. And here's how you get them to trust you. You be honest about what you have and what you can give them. And if you can't be honest about what you can give them, then it's time to give them something else that you can be honest about. Because if it comes from a place of integrity and you know you can help somebody, then it sells itself. You ain't got to do no selling. You ain't got to do no selling. You know why I don't mind being honest? Because I know it's the best truth serum for you. It's the best thing for you. Jesus said truth set you free. If it wasn't Jesus, it was Paul, Job, one of them in the Bible. Okay, last thing. People need to be told what to do. I know. You think you walk up to a girl, you like, hey, are you interested in me? She's gonna be like, no. Go up to a girl and say, hey, here's why you're interested in me. Da 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 da. She might slap you, but she gonna listen. I'm telling you, people like to be told what to do. Okay? So this is your call to action. Wherever you want to send them, you better have you a lead capture page. Because if all you doing is sending them to just a video presentation, they clicking it, if they clicking it, and they clicking X. That X button up there in the corner, some of y'all clicked in and clicked back on. Y'all been doing some clicking. I've been seeing who been listening and who been staying on here. So that's what you do. That's your 3 giveaways. You give value, you create rapport, which is getting them to like you by being honest, and then you give them a call to action. You tell them where to go next. You tell them what to do next. That's all for me, Angela.
Oh, that's powerful. I was actually typing in the comments there. Give value, create rapport, give a call to action. That pretty much sums it up. That's it, you guys. Is there anything else that you want people to walk away from, or what do you want people to do next, or what should they do next after just really getting the information they got tonight? What should people do that are watching right now?
I want everybody to know that if you do nothing, nothing will change. So you absolutely have to take action. These are pretty words that we all been sharing with y'all. But if y'all sit here and y'all listen to them and y'all go and y'all watch, I don't know, I don't watch TV. What TV shows is on there? One Life to Live. Ooh, that's the last time I done watched TV. Ain't that a soap opera? I don't watch no TV. I watch Prince of Egypt on my way to sleep. Those that know me know that, and I ain't ashamed to say it. I like cartoons. Okay, it keeps me young. But I'm just saying, if y'all don't take action, if you do not take action, if you don't do something about your situation, nothing will change. You can get on as many hangouts, get as many free PDFs, get as many free trainings. You can click through and read stuff. You can watch stuff. You can take notes. But if you don't get out there and you don't do it, and let me tell you, we don't get to go up to Walmart and be like, you got all these groceries, and the checkout lady is like, okay, your total is $197. You like, oh, you're a nice person. You don't get to give her a nice compliment and walk away with all that nice stuff. You got to pay for it with money. And money don't just come from thought. It starts from a thought, but it ends in action. Believe me, they want to see the green. So take action. If you came with me, I'm going to post. If you came here from me, I'm going to post my link in the comment box. I suggest, Jigga, you do the same so people can connect you. Angela, however you want to work it, this your show. Your show where I'm just squirrel trying to, do what squirrels do.
Well, here's what's awesome for those of you guys. No matter who invited you on this hangout tonight, whether it was Terry, Priscilla, Jazendra, Arnold, Sonia, Marie, whoever it was, there should be a button below this video that says Get Started Today. And if you click that button, you should be now getting connected to the leader that invited you on this hangout so you can get started tonight. And that's the thing, is like Terry was saying, the first step was give value. So that means that you got to go from being a consumer of information to a producer of information, right? You can't just keep watching what other people are doing, but you have to now say, okay, you know what? Let me take this information that I got tonight. Let me get started in the blogging platform, and now let me use this as value. Let me start giving this away, the information that you learned tonight. You can do that by using the blogging platform, by getting started today, getting back with the person that invited you on this hangout. Click the Get Started link below so you can get plugged in. So I want to thank you, Terry, for stepping out and just, sharing the energy, sharing the excitement, but not only that, giving us a good, 3-step process of what you've been doing to get results in the past 30 days. And it's incredible. I know that you're going to continue to crush it. You're a powerful leader. I know just from Nashville, you came back on fire. So you guys, if Terry invited you on this hangout, you want to make sure you get started and get plugged in, because I saw a little bit and I learned a little bit of the vision of what she has, and it's going to be incredible.
That's
couple
right.
that, couple that. So just get back in, get started, get plugged in today. And what I want to do is kind of just kind of share with you guys. We got some special, some bonuses for them. So even if they're like delaying
Ooh.
taking it, we got some goodies for them that I'm about to sweeten the pot here, because we're passionate, you guys, about making sure that you take action, that you get results. So I am going to
That's right.
share with you guys here, because we want to help you get action, start taking action and start getting results now. So like you saw with Terry and Zazendra, they're not the only two, right? We're not the only three people. If you want to get more leads, like we were talking about, like Terry was talking about, Felicia is somebody who, Felicia Starks, she actually now, because of what she's been learning, has had people actually book appointments with her to get more information about her business. And some of you guys heard my story at the beginning where I was talking about I used to cold call strangers and get screamed at over the phone. Now, when I connect with people, whether it's through Facebook or through email or over the phone, right, I now connect with people who, by the time I get them on the phone, they're like, oh, hey, Angela. It's kind of like Terry was like, she's seen so many of my videos. People feel like they know you when you give good value, when you create rapport, like Terry talked about, through videos, through blogging. By the time you do connect with them on Facebook or through an appointment, they're excited to talk to you. So with Felicia, we shared with her how she could now, with those leads through that email list, how she could have them book a time to meet with her. And so you see here on the screen, she took that same exact email and had someone book a time to talk with her, right? So she's like sharing her excitement about that. Cherie King was someone who, she said here, when I first joined Empower, I just joined to just get customer sales for her MLM business. She said, I simply blog daily about things pertaining to my company, and it was a health and wellness company. And so she did those types of posts for 90 days. And she said she's been getting customers for those products nonstop from work that she put in months ago, right? From months ago. Janelle Glenn, somebody else, said, my first check is on the way. My first company, she didn't earn a thing for 2.5 years. And with the skills she's been learning in Empower Network, she is finally earning checks, right? Christopher Wright is someone who finally learned how to get started, get online, create a lead capture page, and said he was able to finish all of his websites, gain his first lead, his first customer, all because of what he learned, right? Now, Jennifer McGraby, if you guys remember, she was the person that was in 5 links. Right, so she got plugged into Empower. Remember, she was the one that was in 5 links who got 200 views to her videos in 2 days. Well, sure enough, right, she got started on August 27th, as you see here in Empower, and literally, I think it was like a week and a half later, got her first sale because of what she learned, because she went through those steps, through those processes of, she mastered getting traffic, she mastered using blogging, using videos to get massive views, 200 views in 2 days. She started generating leads, and then within a week and a half, because of that massive exposure, got her first sign up, all online. Arnold Haynes, some of you might have been invited to this hangout by Arnold. Arnold got plugged in, and a month and a half after getting plugged in, hit the leaderboard for the most hit the leaderboard for top 10 for most sales in a day. As you see him here, he was number 7 after being in for a month and a half. So how many of you would like to get that level of results? And what was so incredible was he posted in our Facebook group, he was like, this is his first time hitting the leaderboard for anything. So some of you may have been invited by Arnold on this hangout tonight, and he's a powerful leader, top producer, and he's getting amazing results, climbing the leaderboard charts, and he's excited. So how many of you, number one, would love to be able to be a top producer, a top recruiter in your company? How many of you would love to have a team where your team is getting results? You see Team Relentless, that's part of our community with Terry, with Zazendra, with Arnold, with Priscilla, Sonia, so many people that probably invited you to this hangout. We're all a part of this community, Team Relentless, inside of Empower Network, and our mission, our aim is to help you, no matter what business you're in, get results. And so how many of you would like to, if you're in a home-based business and you have a team, how many of you would like to be able to say, through our community, through the team that you've built, you had a team member hit the leaderboard in a month and a half? That's what you can do, and that's the skill sets that we can teach you. Priscilla, who wasn't able to be on here tonight, got amazing results. She is someone who, she's a mom, got started, and literally just a couple of days ago, I saw that she got a sale, and I congratulated her in our Facebook group, and she didn't even realize she got a sale, you guys. Like, she got a sale on autopilot. As you see here, Terry was congratulating her. She was like, wow, this is awesome. I didn't even know talk about autopilot sale, meaning she was out, right, probably just living her life, you know, doing whatever she was doing, and she didn't even realize that she had made money and got to sell in her business. How many of you would like that sort of freedom, and you want that freedom now, not after you build a gigantic team, right? But how many of you would like to have, you know, marketing out there, have a system like a blogging system, or have video marketing, have blogging out there that now that you've done it once, it will continue to bring you sales while you're out here living your life. So many of you want to build a business because you want to spend more time with your loved ones. Well, there's a lot of people who are building a home-based business, but they're not spending time at home because they're at hotel meetings. They're doing all this other stuff. But now Priscilla has been able to now get plugged in and learn how to build her business so that now her business grows without her. That's a business. That's freedom. So she didn't even realize it. But some of you may have been invited by Priscilla tonight on the Hangout. She's getting amazing results. Courtney Carter said that she received, Courtney Carter received an email from someone saying that someone has signed up under her for the first time ever, right? So my question to you is, what's your why? And it kind of goes back to, what is the reason why you're here on this Hangout tonight? Did you want more freedom in your life? Did you want more money, right? More control of your income, like Terry talked about? Do you want to be able to spend more time with your family, with your loved ones? Do you want the ability to be able to travel the world? Well, like I said, with blogging, you have the freedom, and you can get the freedom now while you're building your business. You don't have to wait until you get, you know, a lot of sales or a big team. You can now put a blog post up, as you see here for me on the screen, and generate a lead, somebody who said, hey, I want to get more information about your business, and you can generate leads while you're sleeping. You see here on the screen, I got a lead at 2:25 in the morning. That's why Priscilla can get a result and not even realize it, because we can show you how to use the blogging platform so that now you have marketing that even while you're sleeping at 2 o'clock in the morning can be bringing and producing exposure for your business and helping you generate leads. Right, here's some more leads that I got at 1 o'clock, 12 o'clock in the morning. For some of you, you just want to have fun again, right? You see Terry excited, having fun, loving life, because we're getting results. You see, what makes business hard and struggle and just very frustrating is when you're doing all of this work and you're not seeing any results from it. But here's what happens when you master the skills. When you master creating traffic, capturing leads, converting those leads into sales, you start having fun. Talking to people, interacting with people become fun because you've built rapport with them through your blogs, through your videos like Terry talks about. So now when people see your blog, when they see your videos like Sharice did with mine, she came in, opted in, became a lead, put in her email address to get more information, and that was, as you see here at the arrows, on June 10th, right? So she saw my content, opted in to learn more, and the same day signed up. That's the level of skill set that can happen for you when you learn how to market the right way. You can have people, like Sharice did, come in and sign up with you the same day. Now, is that everybody? No, right? We're going to be honest and be real, like Terry was talking about. But if you market the right way and you market to the right target audience, you can have people who will join the same day, like Heather here. Got started, plugged in, right? Put in her information to learn more about my business on March 20th. Same day, signs up. So for some of you, you just want to have more. You want to have more fun. You want to master this recruiting thing. But maybe for some of you, you want to earn more money. Maybe you had debt like I have, right? Or maybe you just want to be in control of your income. Again, like I stated earlier, I had a $1,125 day that came from mastering the skills, right? Mastering the skills. Maybe you want to have impact. You want to be able to get on calls and get on hangouts like this one, like Terry did, like Jasindra did, and share your story and know that you're reaching and you're impacting people's lives. I hosted calls too, and people have been able to get breakthroughs. For some of you, you just want to know that you are making a difference in somebody else's life. I did a call, and Doug was actually on it, and I shared some things that on that call where he kind of mentioned it on Facebook, and I was talking about the power of making a decision. And right now, some of you are at the point where you have to make a decision. Some of you right now, if you don't make a decision, if you don't take action now, you may end up being in the situation that I was when you have no other choice, when you don't have anything else to do but to make this business work. And I'm gonna tell you something, because that was the situation that I was in, but it was because I allowed myself to be put in that situation. Some of you right now, maybe your job is pretty secure, but you don't know if you're gonna have that job a year from now. You don't know if you're gonna get laid off. So it's better for you now to make the decision that, hey, before I even need a plan B, let me start putting that plan into place now, because you don't want to be in a situation where the rug is pulled out from underneath you. So I was talking about the power of making a decision, and Doug was talking about that. And he said, what new decision do I need to make? And I talked about on there that the way you know if you made a new decision is if you backed it up with a new action. So if you're ready to get results, if you heard this and you're like, you know what, Angela, I'm just ready to get plugged into training that will finally show me what it really takes to get results. I want to get results like Zazindra. I want to get results like Terry, like Arnold, like Priscilla. I want to get results. I'm ready. I'm tired of struggling, and I want to finally get results. So those of you who get signed up by 5 p.m. tomorrow, Thursday, so 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we're going to make it very easy for you to not only get in, but get results and start taking action and getting results in your business. So what we're going to do is we're going to give you 3 Facebook recruiting bonuses and a special video marketing training that I'll be doing on Saturday. So here are the 3 Facebook bonuses. Bonus number 1 is a Facebook recruiting script. So remember, what I showed you tonight was how to use blogging, video marketing to get in front of a target market group of people so that now they give you their email address. And when they do, remember how I search for them on Facebook, right? Well, you're probably saying, okay, but once I, send the friend request, what do I say? Well, we're going to give you the script of what to say. Once they accept your friend request, once you send them that message, hey, I just wanted to connect with you, how do you now engage with them so that you do close them into your business? We're going to give you that script so that now you're not left hanging. You can now go ahead and get results. The second thing is we're going to give you access to, there's a Facebook ads training that I did that shows you how I generated those 16 leads a day that I showed you at the beginning of this hangout. So we're going to give you that. So it doesn't matter who invited you to this hangout, you will be able to get these same bonuses from them, okay? So make sure that you get plugged in, click the Get Started Today button, and make sure that you join either tonight or no later by 5 p.m. tomorrow so you can get access to these bonuses. So you'll get the ad training. I'll show you you'll see the exact ad I ran. You'll see some tips, and I share some tips of how I was able to generate 16 leads a day. Some of you guys right now, if you just did that, your business would explode. If you could just get 16 people a day looking at what you have to offer, that right there would just be a game changer for you. So we're going to give you that. So not only are you going to know how to generate leads the free way, right, through videos, through blogging, but you're going to get that ads training so that if you want to learn how to market doing Facebook ads and not have to, spend everything, but know how to spend the right amount of money and get the right results from what you're doing, you'll have that way to generate leads as well. And last but not least, you'll get a Facebook status update training. So for those of you who've been posting on your Facebook profile page and spamming family and friends and nobody's interested, now what's going to happen is as you are blogging, as you're generating leads, and you're connecting with them and adding them as a friend on Facebook, there's a training where I show you what type of Facebook posts to do so that now you can also be building your business that way as well through your profile updates. And I actually give you examples of status updates that I've done that actually have people inboxing me, like you saw at the beginning of the hangout, where I had people inboxing me. You're going to see the exact status updates that I was sending out to get that response. So for those of you who are like right now haven't even joined yet, I don't know what's going on because we're covering all the bases here for you. So that way now you have everything you need to just get going. And last but not least, a lot of I know Terry knows and Jitendra knows that I love video marketing. As you heard, they discovered me through video marketing, right? If you were invited by me on this hangout, you probably saw my YouTube videos, right? YouTube has been my #1 go-to strategy. In addition to what I do is I use my videos in my blogs, and that's how I've been able to generate my leads and use that backdoor method that I was sharing with you tonight. Well, here's what I'm doing. And I've never done this before, and Terry and Jitendra didn't even know this, but on this Saturday, right now it's tentatively scheduled for 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. What I'm going to do is I'm doing a YouTube marketing intensive. Now, up until this point, everybody that got started with any of the leaders that invited you on this hangout tonight, they got access to a YouTube marketing checklist. That same checklist is what I've been using to get leads, what I've been using to get massive exposure on Facebook and get signups. And it's the same checklist that Jennifer McGraby used. They got 200 views in 2 days. It's the same checklist that a lot of the people that have partnered with us, either as a customer or as an affiliate of Empower, how they've been getting results with video marketing. Well, it was a checklist. And even with the checklist, it's been effective. But what I'm doing Saturday is I'm actually going to do a video where I'm walking through the steps on the checklist. So now people actually see the steps performed on the checklist. So I'm just making it even more easier for people to get even better results with YouTube marketing. And I'm going to cover all of that on that marketing training on Saturday, on that YouTube marketing intensive. So that now those of you who have made the decision to join tonight or by 5 p.m. tomorrow, you're going to have the blogging strategy and the video marketing strategy, because you're going to have the link to get on that hangout on Saturday. Even if you can't make it live, you'll get access to the recording. So now you'll have a free way with video marketing and blogging to generate leads. You'll have the Facebook recruiting script, so that now as you're connecting with those leads that you're generating from your videos and blogs, you'll be able to connect with your leads on Facebook and recruit them on there. You'll have a Facebook ad strategy. You will have the Facebook status update post. You will have the complete package. How many of you guys are sick and tired of all these internet marketers and all these gurus who they'll only just like kind of give you one piece of the puzzle and they won't give you everything, and you're like, hey, like I want to be able to get a result, right? Well, you'll be able to do that for those of you who get started. So make sure that you sign up by 5 p.m. tomorrow so that you get those 3 Facebook bonuses. And you can take part of that in that YouTube marketing intensive. And even if you can't make it live, we'll record it. So make sure you click the Get Started Today button below this video. It's only $25 to get started. And there's a 14-day money-back guarantee, so there's no risk to you whatsoever. So if you come in, you get started, you get all of those goodies that we talked about, and you still say, hey, I don't really see the value, or this isn't a fit for me, you can still get your money back after 14 days. But I would think after all of that support and after all of those proven resources that we are going to give you that we know have already worked, we've tested it, we've already kind of passed it through all the different phases, we've had other people get results. It wasn't just me getting results with those resources, but other people have. If after all of that you still say, hey, this isn't right for me, you can get a 14-day money-back guarantee. So again, 5 p.m. tonight, you have by 5 p.m. by tomorrow, by Thursday, if you want to get access to the 3 Facebook marketing bonuses and that YouTube marketing intensive, make sure that you get signed up by 5 p.m. Now, for some of you, you probably say, well, I've never blogged before, Angela. Is this going to be hard? Is this going to be complicated? Zendra talked about how easy the platform is and how easy it is to get started and get plugged in. You see here, Sandra Clayman was someone who was in Mary Kay. And she was somebody, as you see here, she said, you know, we had a call, and she said, you're just amazing, the way you handle business, and yes, the way you handle me who's challenged by technology. So some of you may say, hey, I'm a little technically challenged. Can I make this work? Well, like I said, I'm big on giving you proof, right? Because like Terry said, we are big on being honest with you and letting you see for yourself. So I'm going to actually log into real quick here. I'm going to log into the Empower blogging platform. And I'm going to show you just how easy it is to actually blog. So if you've ever written a Facebook status update, if you've ever wrote an email, if you've ever, wrote a resume, that's how easy it is. So when you get started tonight or by tomorrow by 5 p.m., you will immediately get access to your Empower Kalatu blogging platform. And you'll be able to log in here like this. Click login, and you'll be able to now set up your blog. And like Zendra was saying, there's a video that walks you through how to set it up. But let me show you how easy it is to make a post. So you'll click here and click Add New, and the video will show you how to do this. But I'm just going to show you tonight because I'm not just going to tell you it's easy. I'm going to show you that it's easy. So it says enter your title here. Now here's what's so cool about the Kalatu. If you're like, hey, I don't even know what to blog about, you click the Give Me an Idea button, it'll give you an idea. That's what's so cool about the Kalatu. Even if you're like, hey, I have an idea, but I don't know like what would be the headline, what would be the title. So you just type in, let's say you wanted to blog about lead generation or something, right? And you say, hey, write the headline for me. And now they give you actual headlines, you guys. So then once you do that, you now start blogging here in this box, right? And then you can put the little picture to share on Facebook. You can put what category it is, and once you're done, and the video walks you through all of this, you just click publish, and now it's published to your blog. I just want to show you guys like how easy it is to get going, and like I said, there's a video that will walk you through step by step how to set that up. But I just wanted to show you guys as proof that it is really easy to get going with this platform. What's the other question I usually get? The other question I get for those of you who are in a home-based business, a lot of you usually ask, like, is this compliant with my company? Because a lot of companies have different legal terms and conditions. Conditions. Well, the great thing about the Kalatu is that you can actually customize your blog. So you don't have to have anything about Empower Network on your blog. So for some of you maybe in companies where it's like you can't promote another thing, you can customize your blog. The Kalatu blogging platform was designed with you in mind so that now you can completely customize your blog. So let me give you an example here of a customized blog so you can see it. Let me see if it's still up. Okay, so right here, this is an example of someone who's an organo goal and how they customize their blog. So as you see here, it has nothing about Empower Network on it. So what's cool is that right here, if you click on this little banner that they put, and this is a banner promoting their coffee, it takes people to the Organo Gold distributor site where people can now join. So this is an example of how you can customize it. So you don't have to have anything about Empower Network on your blog. You can make your blog all about your product or about your service or business. That's what's really cool about this. So you don't have to worry about that issue if you were thinking about that in terms of compliance. Those of you who are in a company like Mary Kay that's very kind of strict about how and what terms you can use in your marketing. I've worked with Mary Kay people. We've had Mary Kay people on our side of our community. One of the things that I recommend that people do that are in companies like that is go very broad. So you don't have to specifically mention your product name. So if you're selling, I know Mary Kay has a signature concealer, you don't have to do a video or a blog post talking about Mary Kay signature concealer. You can now target people who have a specific problem, kind of like what Terry was talking about the soap, right? You can target people like, for example, who are looking for how to conceal under eye circles. So now you don't have to, violate your terms and conditions by mentioning a specific product or company name. You can just go very generic and find the people who have the problem that your product or service solves. So I just want to point that out because I get that question a lot. So last but not least, some of you say, okay, that's cool, what do I blog about? We go and we share with you in the training, give you certain ideas. Like I said, the Kalatu blogging platform will give you suggestions, but just for those of you who are in a home-based business or you're a small business owner, I kind of want to give you some ideas of what you would blog about. One of the things is what you're learning about in Empower. Right now, tonight, what you just learned on this Hangout and what Terry just shared, you get started tonight, right? Or if you're smart, no later than tomorrow by 5 p.m. so you can get those bonuses. You could literally take what you learned tonight and start sharing it through a blog post or through a video and start giving value to people. You can start blogging about the connections and the relationships that you're building. If you're going to events, like Terry was saying, taking pictures, right? Sharing it on Facebook, the lifestyle, the fun that you're having. You can blog about that and share that on your blog post. Put that picture on your blog post. You can talk about the challenges and the struggles that you face struggles that you've overcome in your business. Like Terry said, the way to build rapport is be honest with people. I'm honest with people. I tell people, look, here's my struggle, here's my story. The platform gives me the ability to do that. But then I also talk about, here's some of the challenges I face, but now here's how I overcome those challenges. So you can talk about that. You can blog about that. You can blog about the results that you're getting, because now as you're getting started, those of you who are getting started tonight or by 5 p.m. tomorrow, you'll start getting results from that training, from the YouTube marketing intensive, from the blogging training that we have, from those Facebook bonuses. You can now start sharing those results and how you got those results and the results that your team is getting, those of you who have a team. Those are some of the things that you can blog about. So I want to go ahead and wrap this up and say, look, those of you who are ready to start getting results and you want to start learning how to be a smart marketer so that you can now start marketing and start getting results and stop wasting your time, right, doing things the wrong way and not making any money, you want to get started today, click the button below this video for $25. Sign up by 5 p.m. this Thursday, tomorrow, so you can grab those Facebook recruiting bonuses and get access and be on that Saturday YouTube marketing intensive. So again, those bonuses, the Facebook recruiting script shows you how to now connect with those leads that you get through the blog, how to now friend them on Facebook, and what to say now to them to close them into your business. The Facebook ads training. Some of you, I know people who are spending money on Facebook ads, and like, Angela, I ran Facebook ads before I didn't get any results. It's because they did not get trained on how to do it the right way. You'll get access to a recording of a video I've done that shows you how I generated over 16 leads a day using Facebook ads. You will get the Facebook status update training. It shows you what type of profile posts or status updates you can put on your Facebook profile page to now get people to inbox you about your business. So no matter who invited you on the call tonight, you can get access to these same bonuses by getting started with them. So the last question I'm going to ask you is, in your business or with your whatever you're marketing, it could be a product, a service, a home-based business, it doesn't matter. What's the value of a new team member, or what's the value of a new customer to you? So when someone signs up into your business, how much money do you get? And it varies from different company to company. Let's say it's $100. So is it worth it to you to spend $25 to learn how to get that new team member, or how to get that new customer, and learn how to get it on autopilot, kind of like Priscilla, right? Priscilla did. Is it worth it to you to learn how to now put a funnel and a system in place so that now you can continue to attract and bring in those new recruits, those new customers? So what is it worth to you? Whatever it is, the reason why you're building this business, what is it worth for you to be able to spend time with your kids, if that's the reason why you're building this business? What is it worth to you to be able to, have the freedom to be able to go live your life like Priscilla did, right? And still earn and make money? What is it worth to you to be able to sleep and wake up and see people joining your business, and now you didn't have to trade your time? That you could just do a video, do a blog post once, and now have your business grow without you. What is that worth to you? What is it worth to you to have the financial freedom and the financial stability so that now, making money will never be an issue a day in your life because you've mastered the skills? What is that worth to you? So I want to just welcome all of you that have made the decision to get started today. I want to thank Zazindra and Terry for stepping out, sharing their story. Those of you who are on here tonight, make sure that you get started tonight, no later than 5 p.m. tomorrow, so you can get access to those bonuses. And I want to see you on that YouTube Marketing Intensive, or at least get in so that you can get access to the recording, because we are pumped up. You saw and you heard Terry's excitement, because we know what's about to happen, what's about to be unleashed. We are excited because we're going to see and create even more success stories. So my intention, our intention, all of our goal is that you're going to have a slide. You're going to have a success story on one of these slides. That's our aim. That's our goal. That's our passion. But it starts with you making a decision to get started tonight. So for those of you who have joined, who have gotten started, I want to welcome you on board. What will happen is, those of you who get started, the next thing that will happen is you will get a welcome email from one of the leaders that invited you on this hangout tonight. And that email will have instructions on how to get plugged into our training site. It will have a link to the bonuses, so you'll get immediate access to those Facebook recruiting bonuses. But you will also get instructions on how to set up a phone strategy session with that leader, because we're not going to leave you hanging. We will actually get on the phone and talk with you and help you plan out and strategize and put together a game plan for your business. So be on the lookout for that welcome email. For those of you who have made the decision to get started, look out for the welcome email, so that way you can get plugged in properly and get that phone call so that we can help you get started the right way. So I'm going to leave you with that tonight. Again, welcome to all of you guys who made the decision to get started. Thank you so much, and we're going to end it. Have a great night. Bye.